Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have a reading about all you need to know about this connection. Many of you ask for readings like their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, but today I felt like it's not really about their thoughts or feelings or what they're gonna do. It's about what you need to know about this connection. It could be romantic, it could be friends, it could be work related. You can somehow put it the way you want it. Ask about a certain connection or a relationship with a person, and just however it may resonate with you, you can apply it to yourself. If it doesn't apply, it just means it's not for you, or the pile is not for you. That's very simple. So let's start. We're gonna have 3 piles: pile 1 blue, pile 2 red, and pile 3 yellow. Let's start with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, whoever chose the blue star. What you need to know about this connection? I'm gonna use a different decks depending on how I feel, and let's start. What you need to know about this connection? Community, first of all, I want to say, for some of you, you're asking about someone who is within your community, somebody who is around you. It doesn't matter if you're in communication right now or not. Somehow maybe you met this person through your community, friends, family members, work maybe even. But I would say you're not the only one who knows this person within your circle. It's not some very hidden connection or someone you met once and you never seen this person, or nobody ever will know about this. This is more, even if the connection is hidden, it's for instance, if tomorrow you will talk about this person or this connection, some people know about them or about you, or that they exist. Okay, that's how I feel with the card community. So what you need to know about this connection, that this connection has hope. I feel like also I have this I just saw like a spark card, like I'm not gonna find it right now, but I feel like this connection can transform into something positive. I don't know at what stage you're right now, I don't know who you're asking about, but it's not about asking you to have hope about this connection. No, it's the overall information that comes through, that this connection has hope for future expansion, even maybe expansion in community. For instance, you and this person will decide to open a business together, or to build a family together, or to start a project together. So it has a potential to grow into something more, stable, maybe even financially stable, because of a certain spark I hear. What is this spark about? What is this that I feel? Yes, Page of Cups. You may intuitively know already that you didn't meet this person for no reason. You met them for a certain purpose in your life. For some it's maybe because Page of Cups sometimes talks about children, Maybe you were meant to have children with this person, or you already have. That was the purpose, number one. For others, it's a project, spark of a certain idea where you may eventually work together, or build something together, or create something together. Maybe even create feelings. Maybe you already have feelings towards each other. So this connection was meant to be. And also what you need to know about this connection is, in this connection you are spiritually growing. You grow also maybe financially through this connection. You take this spark, this energy, and you build something with it. You may even see yourself changing on the outside while you're in this connection. For some of you, it's a karmic connection that was, again, meant to happen in your life. What else you need to know about this connection? Let me see. What's important? That's the card I saw, and then I couldn't find it. Page of Wands, the spark. I don't know why this card reminds me of a certain spark. Sudden intuition, sudden inspiration, excitement. And again, the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, just for some, wow, this is crazy. For some of you, this connection was meant to be. If, for instance, this person broke your heart, or breaking your heart, or you feel lost in it, but at the same time you feel excited, or you had this karmic cycle with this person when there were bad times and good times, it was meant to be, to make you the Empress. When I say the Empress, it's not just to have a family. It could be to have a family with this person, or to have a family with someone else. While you become this Empress, you grow into the energy of the Empress. You learn who you are through this connection. You learn your abilities, your strengths, your weaknesses. You accept yourself. You accept your feminine side. And you realize what you really need. So just know that regardless of the outcome or of the scenario of this connection, you still win eventually. You grow through it. Maybe through this connection, you will find yourself in some not just spiritually, but financially. Maybe you'll find the best thing you always wanted to do. That will eventually bring you money. Maybe it's already happening. So you're not just growing spiritually, but also financially. If you're not yet, it may happen in the future. And for some of you, I even heard 70%, that's a lot. You and this person were meant to be together as a family eventually. You know, somebody commented the other day, it was funny actually, but I mean, somebody said that when I saw somebody from the past, they say, oh, you send people back to their exes, this is like bad, right? First of all, I'm just channeling, I'm not sending anyone, but it's your decision to, you know, receive the information that way. But I cannot deny that whoever came to pile one may eventually bring this to a healthy relationship, but only if you yourself, in your mind, will make it possible. And what does it mean? Many times we don't allow ourselves in our minds, because of our fears, to even imagine that something can get better. And it's not just about relationships or friendships. In general, sometimes our mind blocks us from experiencing the possibility even that things can be healed. But again, I don't see that all of you will, make this connection better, or it will eventually get somewhere. But your mind sometimes can block your intuition because you're scared. You're scared to be brokenhearted or brokenhearted again. But remember, when you actually healed, no one can break your heart again, because you already at the stage where even if a person decides to leave, to disappoint you, to do something that you feel is wrong, they simply cannot make you feel a certain way anymore. Because healing person that already healed, they don't hold to anyone or anything anymore. They're okay with the other person's decisions. They're okay if they decide to go another road. They're okay if they decide not to grow. But only some of you will understand what I'm talking about. And if you constantly being hurt through different people or one person, doesn't matter. You're constantly feeling that you are a victim. That means you didn't heal at all. But again, there's always hope. I don't know why am I saying all of those things. Some of you needed to hear it. A person that's healed cannot be hurt anymore. Somebody else can do something wrong, but how you feel about it, it's your responsibility. Even you see, the camera became suddenly blurry, and I want to say some of you feel blurry about this connection, and what you need to know about it to make more clarity, to give you more clarity. I don't know if it's blurry on you right now when you watch, but on my side it seems suddenly became blurry. What you need to know to make this clear for yourself. What you need to know is you always have options. And now it became clear again. Options doesn't mean options from different people, even though that's an option, but options to choose what you feel, to choose what's close to your heart. And even if other people will not agree to your decision, you're choosing yourself. So you always have an option. And when you know that, again, when you understand that no one is holding you anywhere, no one is pushing you anywhere, you allow others to hold you, maybe to push yourself to do something you don't want to do, to ignore certain things. All of that you are doing. If somebody wants to hurt you, you allow them to hurt you. Always come back to yourself. Always look within. And if somebody treats you wrong and you react or don't react in a certain way, this is all your responsibility. And I'm not saying that they're not guilty. It's a second question. This is not about that. We're talking about you. What you need to know about this connection. You need to know you always have an option, either to accept, to leave, to agree, to disagree. and to react in any way that you want. You always have a free will. And this blue star reminds me of a throat chakra. You can always say how you feel, even if it's to yourself. Yes, that's all. That's all I wanted to say here. So as I said, this connection has hope to grow into something more, but only you control it in your mind. Thank you, pile number 1, and I'm going for pile number 2. Hello, pile 2, whoever chose this red star. Let's look at you. All you need to know about this connection, whoever you're asking about. It could be any kind of connection, relationship. Just take however it resonates with you. Oh my god, I just shuffled this deck and this card already came in pile 1, and I would strongly recommend to watch pile 1, the whole pile 1 reading. There's very important information for many. So I'll take it as come back to pile 1 after you watch this one. Even if it doesn't resonate, some information you need there. It was very deep over there, so I would recommend to you watch if you feel like it, right? But for you, I'm gonna add one more card from this deck. Bad health. For pile 2, all you need to know about this connection, I don't know why this information comes to me. First thing that may resonate with some is, I want to say, if you feel, not like that, wait, let me rephrase it. All you need to know about this connection, and I want to pause because some of you either will not feel right about what I'm about to say, or they're gonna feel relieved. If you feel bad in this connection, you feel undesired, unloved, unappreciated, hurt, you can always leave this connection. And now when I said it, how you feel? You feel relieved, you feel concerned, you feel hurt. Analyze your feelings while I'm doing this reading, if it resonates with you. I feel like for pile 2, there are people who struggling for quite some time with this connection. They, most of the time, 80% of the time, they're unhappy in this connection. They feel no hope, or they just afraid to come out of their comfort zone, to leave it for good. For some of you, you're afraid because of the community, how people will react to your decision. And I'm not encouraging anyone to leave their families or their job or their friend that they, maybe you and your friend in this connection for years, since you were children, and now you feel like you don't resonate with this person anymore. But you kind of force yourself to be there. Why are you forcing yourself to be somewhere where you don't feel right? Some of you may stay in this connection, especially if it's love or friendship, just because it seems on the outside looks like everything is fine, looks like a person does everything they have to do, looks like they're not bad, looks like they're not doing anything wrong, but you feel bad in this connection. You feel that something is off. Maybe you don't feel love, Maybe you don't care as much. Your heart doesn't want it anymore, but you're still there because you don't want to be judged. You don't want to feel guilty. You don't want to feel bad. For some, if this is not how you feel about a connection, this is not your pile. This is very straightforward here. Because I see if you will follow your heart, you will see a new spark in yourself. You will be a totally different person eventually. You're gonna find yourself here. For some of you, even you'll find a new connection that will inspire you. Sometimes we are around people that looks like they support us, looks like, and I'm not talking family members. You cannot really like leave your family members unless it's toxic, right? But here it seems like everyone tries to be the best for you. They try, to support you, but you don't feel that you don't feel resonated with them anymore. Maybe it's a certain community that you're dealing with. Maybe you, this is some information that comes, I have to say it. For some of you, for instance, you going to church every Sunday. And you meet certain people there, or your friends and family always go there, and you went there since childhood. Now you don't feel resonated with this energy anymore. Doesn't mean you don't believe in God anymore, or you don't, you want to release your religion, but you don't feel that you resonate with it anymore, but you're afraid to make this change. I hear it's time to go, but not just time to go from those people. It's time to go into the unknown of your future spark, future inspiration. There is something else awaits for you, or someone else even. Someone dear to your heart that you didn't meet yet because you stay in somewhere that your heart doesn't resonate with anymore. You passed a certain lesson, you passed this part of your life, you outgrown this connection maybe, but you kind of still there. For some of you, it's good to, even if you're afraid, I understand, but it's good to speak out or say how you feel, maybe even. If you need to talk to someone and explain why you don't feel like you want to do something anymore. Maybe it's not like to leave a person, but to not to do the same things together you did before. You don't want to do it anymore. Wow, this is strong. Is there anything else for pile number 2? It's time to take your power. It's time to take control of your life. You are strong enough. Pile number 2. Lots of fire in this reading. I want to say many of you could be a fire sign, or you have lots of fire in your chart. Beautiful. Thank you, pile number 2. Let me know in comments. And I'm going for pile number 3. Hello, pile 3, whoever chose the yellow star. All you need to know about this connection. Lovers. And the main male. For pile 3, it will be more about here connection, love connection, like relationship wise, or work. You can also apply it that way. especially if you have to make a certain decision with about a certain person. But I'm gonna refer this pile to a relationship, a romantic relationship, and you put it the way you wanted to put it, right? Let's see. All you need to know about this connection. Pile 3. I just heard difficult roads lead to success. It doesn't mean roads have to be difficult, but in your situation, your specific road or way of going about this connection is kind of difficult. It's not easy. It's not exactly how you want it to be. It has certain difficulties. You may connect and disconnect with this person from time to time, or maybe you met at the wrong timing, or there are certain obstacles. Could be even third parties here, or third situation, like some obstacle that gonna be also a third party. Okay, all you need to know about this connection. Pile 3. I hear the longer the road, the better the results. First of all, I want to say there is mutual emotional investment in this connection. This connection is mutual in a way where you both have feelings for one another, regardless of the obstacles. If you very doubtful about this person loving you or liking you, this is not your pile. You know they have feelings, they know you have feelings, you may not even talk about them, it's just obvious to your hearts. And I want to say, don't give up. For you, pile 3, I want to say don't give up, because the longer you sustain in it, the stronger it becomes. Of course, if you are in a third party, like literally the third person, I would never recommend for you to continue hiding and doing all of that. But there is a specific road for you if you resonate with it. And sometimes it could even be to separate for some time, only to come back stronger. To take a moment, to be in a pause. And especially how you can recognize if this is your pile is if you see a progress through those difficulties. For instance, one phase of it, something happened, then there was a pause, and then it eventually became stronger, and then stronger and stronger. With more difficulties, it becomes stronger. Then that's your pile. Then that's you. If it gets worse and worse and worse, this is not your pile. Here I feel you getting through difficulties right now, so when you actually together, because I feel like this will be your main partner, especially if this is a love situation that you may even have family with, okay? So it's like this family room is empty, but it's waiting for the guests. It's like the universe is waiting, or like created, metaphorically speaking, created a house for you. Just the people didn't enter this room yet. You're not at that stage yet. But it's possible to have a family. And again, if it's somehow in a different sphere of your life, you may somehow put it a different way. And I also just heard that for many of you, you both heal through one another. You heal each other here. in some way. You may not even notice it, or the other person may not notice it, but you heal through each other. You heal your inner wounds, you heal through your childhood traumas, especially if you had a kind of cold mother, or that didn't give you as much attention, or strict parents. You heal through one another here. Is there anything else you need to know about this connection? I want to say this person is willing to fight for you, or you both fight for each other. And this is not like when you actually fight, it's more like if you give up, this person starts doing something. If they give up, you start doing. It's like you take each other roles from time to time, you change, you help this connection to move. It's not when one person left and the other left too, and there's nothing in between. It's like you decided that you don't want to be there, you leave, and then this person tries to take you. Again, this is all not literal, right? But you know what I mean. This is the feeling that I get, and all of that is because there are mutual feelings. I have double Ace of Cups from 2 decks. How beautiful is that? You don't give up on one another. And in this specific spread, this 5 of Swords is very positive. It's like, yes, I know this is not easy, but I'm willing to fight for it. I'm not gonna give up on. And this is not gonna give up is helping. You have this energy between you. You are those two lovers here that help each other to grow. And even this card is number 15. Like in regular deck, it could be the Devil card. I want to say the passion of this connection, and which in another way may seem bad, is actually good, because this passion holds it on its hands. So that's all you needed to know here. That will be all for today. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.